Hey y'all, we are back for Inside Track Girls right here in the Brookside Parent House. FloTrack is on the ground. We are getting closer and closer to the end. I'm sad, you're sad, everybody's sad, but there's a lot of fun things that happened literally yesterday. You already know where we're starting. We're starting with Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, the woman that she is. Broke all the things possible. World number 2, national record. She broke the national record semis, broke it again in the finals, and then we finally saw her smile when she crossed the line. Nia.
Demitra.
Also, welcome, Nia.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry,
No, it's okay.
welcome.
It's okay. We got important stuff to talk about. I get it.
Yeah, how are
I
you
get
doing?
it.
How are you doing today, Nia?
It was such a day for track
What a
and
day.
field. You pick an event. There's multiple storylines to each event, but I mean, the star of the show is that women's 400 for obvious reasons. So I mean, hey, let's talk.
Yes, I know you were in that huddle pile when you got to interview Sydney.
Yeah.
What was that experience like to not only sit there and watch her come away with the win, come away with the record at that against that stacked field, but then hear what she had to say after?
So Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone tends to be extremely poised and just very grounded. But this is the first time I've seen her a bit in disbelief, a bit still trying to figure out what just happened, like calculating what just happened. Because she was just like, I mean, I'm happy. She was thinking God, but like usually she'll have like an answer, a very like methodical, really good answer. And she did have good answers, but you can see that it was a sense of relief, a sense of she was so proud of herself. She just was like, I did it. It was really nice to see. I think human to human, like forget like reporter to athlete, human to human, you can feel her just be, she's so proud of herself, as she should be.
Yeah, I love that. Now, the field was still stacked.
Yeah.
I feel like watching the race going into the 200, Mary Lady Paulino, like Sawa, Mary Lady Paulino, and Sydney were all moving.
Yes.
Like there was no doubt in my mind. I had no doubt from the beginning that that was my podium. But even 200 mark, I was like, oh, they're running fast. I mean, Mary Lady Paulino, my goodness, that was the first time in quite some time that two women went under 48 seconds. And I think to do it in that fashion was fun to watch.
From lane 9, majority of the race she's running blind, and that can either be to your advantage or not so much to your advantage. But one thing about Paulino is she runs fearless, and I think that's why that worked for her. And I don't know if anyone else in that position would be sharing like a 47 point with Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone. Not only is the field extremely intense, intimidating, you have a ton of, like we were saying last show, national record holders, championship record holders, reigning Olympic champions, you name it, it was in that race.
Yeah.
But to now face that blind, that's like she ran like it can't be like looked over. She ran an extremely good race, and I mean I'm excited for the future if Sydney continues to pursue the 4 or maybe even the double for 28. I mean I can go on and on, but it was a race.
Yeah, I think to your point too, like the way the lanes were set up, I think that's what made my confidence in Sydney winning at the time was how the lanes were structured. She had Sawa and Mara Lady Paulino to her outside. And I think having like now you just have to chase. And I think going back, somebody asked us earlier too, do you think she wanted the record more? Or do you think she wanted to win more? And after semis, the no smile was crazy. Like that's scary. But I think to see her smile after finals, it's like she won and she got the record. Season's done, and now we move on to next year.
She's so special. Like I know initially, and you know this, I had Paulino winning that race, and like the way I was analyzing it is normally when you're switching events, as talented as you may be, but to switch into an event where it's being dominated by two other extremely talented women, it's hard to come in and then take that over. But the mistake I made was equating Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone to a normal person. Like to a regular person. She's like this anomaly. She is, I think that's the mistake I made. I think anyone else, that would have been a correct analysis. But I think I was like being a little like, I think, I know her game.
Yeah.
But I think what I made a mistake of is like, she's not a regular person. There is not anybody on this planet like Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone who has dominated from age 16 to where she is now, has every record that you can think of, I guess aside from the 400-meter world record, which the clock is ticking.
Yeah.
The clock is ticking. It will not be standing too much longer as she decides to work on it. But I mean, I'm speechless. I think I don't have much words for it.
Yeah, I think for me, it would be so fun to. I wish those three would just race. If you see them race more throughout the season, I think it might even go down outside of a world's like structured environment. Because I say world structure because we have ultimate championships.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on, but typically that's when you see all the countries show up. But yeah, it was amazing. I'm excited. I'm going to try to find her after this medal ceremony. Should be fun.
I hope so. Please ask her if she's continuing to pursue the 4 and potentially the 4 double. I need to know the answer to that.
Yes, I will.
Please.
I will. Now, staying on the 400 side, I want to go to this men's 400. Wow.
Talk about a changing of the guards.
Yes. I mean, my goodness. It was their first gold medal in that. Well, their first gold medal in the men's 400 for Botswana, and then they got a gold medal and a bronze at that. So for it to be your first, and you live with 2.
Yep.
Insane.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many things to talk about. The world lead I was saying, and then obviously Jareem Richards from lane 2, personal best, national record for Trinidad and Tobago, and we all know Jareem as like the 200 guy, but the intelligence that he has and the self-awareness that he has about himself as an athlete, as a person, he understood that as he got older, he's getting a lot stronger. And with that 200-meter background and that speed, the way it translates into this growing strength is something special. And we've seen that.
Yeah.
And I also wonder what he could have ran if he had a better lane draw.
Oh, absolutely. And I think for him to be able to work with the inside lane, impressive. And I got a chance to talk to him too, but he says he's been working on his mindset, praying, and really getting in tune with all things running, and both physically and mentally, and it showed on the track.
Absolutely. Grit and guts. Like, I talked to him in the final, after the final, and in the prelims. He said both times, yeah, I'm a passenger princess for God. And when you let go,
love that. Wait, let me write that down.
He said I let him take the wheel, and I was a passenger princess.
That's funny.
So yeah, he said he is a different type of athlete now.
I love that. I'm so happy for him, and I think to see his excitement, because all the men who podiumed stayed on the track when the women's 400 came out, but Jareem was having a time. He was in front of the Jamaican fans. They were blowing their horns on the track. Like you can feel his excitement just by looking at him. And yeah, it was
one
fun.
love. And Jamaica loves Jareem. When for Grand Slam Kingston, when he was there, he said, "This is my favorite place to run." Like he's like, Jamaica's like my second home. I love the fans. I love the atmosphere. But yeah, I think it was just like one little island to another. They were just proud and just took him in. I think the whole thing, again, there's a ton of storylines in that. And I mean, we'll talk about it later, but it's like, how does this translate to 4x4?
Honestly, let's do it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, because I'm like, you're right. It translates perfect. So, I mean, we talked about your takes yesterday. I don't think it's crazy because I had a chance to talk with the bronze medalist from the 400, and typically I'll ask, like, how do you think you're going to celebrate this medal, this achievement? And he was like, the job's not done. Like the way he was just like, girls, celebrate. The job's not done. We have some work to do. We have other things to do in this 4x4. That's what it is. And I think that is scary. Because not gonna lie, Jareem said, I'm about to get on Instagram. I'm about to call my wife, my kid. Like people like have plans. Tara was like, I'm about to go get some sake shots. He was like, girl, celebrate. We have things to do. So I think like that mindset in itself, like fun and having a good time, like, no, we put the work in and we still have some things to show and to prove ourselves. I'm excited. It's dangerous.
And they're going to have a battery in their bag between first place in the 4, third place in the 4, and win Tobago medals in that too. They're going to have a battery in their bag. Yeah. That 4x4 is going to be something special. And I'm going to put it in, lock it in. I think Botswana got the gold.
Well, I'm not giving you my pick because I don't want to be wrong in 4K because I don't know.
No, never be afraid of being wrong in 4K. I do it all the time.
I know, I do it all the time too. I'm like,
in terms of my picks, yeah.
My predictions don't age well. I like to go off of vibes, but I'm going to, if it doesn't age well, it might not happen. I'm going to go USA though.
Okay. But
no, Botswana could win though. That's not crazy. Like it can literally happen. I just think.
If they play their cards right and have the right order and in my head, Tobago's anchoring, Rise anchoring.
Oh, you're picking legs.
Not all the legs, but if I'm doing anchor, like if Tobago has that stick, I would say maybe 10 meters ahead of Rye. Because they're done.
I would put Tobago second though for that cut in.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a relay coach. But...
Yeah, I mean, nor am I. But I'm just like, I have this like storybook thing in my head. you know,
them
like
going head to head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sabogo just got the stick. Rye Benjamin just got the stick. It's coming down to the wire. We got da. Like I'm seeing it happen.
All right.
So in my head, yeah.
I hope it happens so you can commentate for it.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Make sure like on the meetup you play it over. Please just like let it be quiet and let me just let me cook.
Okay, I'll let you cook.
Okay.
All right, I want to go to this women's. Actually, let's do women's 4x4.
Cool.
I don't think it's going to be as surprising as necessarily men's 4x4. Not even surprising, but like a new name on top necessarily that we haven't seen before in the women's 400. But what are you thinking when it comes to the women's side of things?
It's going to be good. I think a couple of things. Obviously, you're going to have Sydney on that relay. They have an incredible amount of depth. USA's finally in the open four. It feels like they're finally back on top. I feel like USA's always had a ton of depth, but it's been a minute since they've had the top quarter miler ever or in the country. And they finally have that now, or in the world. They finally have that now. And then in Budapest, they got disqualified. So I think there's something to prove here where we're not just going to win. Winning, I think, is kind of a given. Yeah. But we're going to win in maybe championship record fashion.
No, I could see that easily.
Yeah.
I think the depth that America has right now is kind of insane. And to your point, I mean, the women's side of things, you typically don't see handoffs or any disqualifications outside mixed zones. Women's teams typically hold it down.
For sure.
And like they do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Men's is where it gets scary. I don't want to talk about Jamaica. I don't know what any of the men do in their relay camps, but we need to talk about it. But women's side of things, I'm confident they'll figure it out.
Yeah, no, they will figure it out. And I think they have a chip on their shoulder because how crazy it sounds crazy saying it. Because I watched Budapest, but I still had to like double back and be like, are we sure USA got disqualified? Because it sounds so weird. It sounds so weird. It sounds not normal. It doesn't sound natural. If anyone's going to dominate the 4x4, it's the women.
I have to ask you this question now. What do you think Sydney's split will be?
47-3.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to go 47-2.
Okay.
No, 47-1. We're going to go low. Because the moving the baton, it's going to be a little bit faster. I'm going to go 47-1.
Okay.
I love it. All right, going into this women's 200. This was interesting, specifically because Mackenzie Long made it. There's going to be 9 people in the final, which you don't normally see, but there was a tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead heat with Antonique from the Bahamas and Bahamas or Barbados, sorry.
Bahamas.
Bahamas, yeah. And down to the thousandth of a second.
Yeah.
And I guess it makes sense. I think, but for Mackenzie, it feels like she is supposed to be in this final.
Yeah.
There has been so many roadblocks in terms of her even getting to Tokyo to begin with. And now she's in that final. It's like, okay, you're meant to be here.
Yeah.
Make the most of it.
I completely agree. Like, even talking to her, I had asked her, I was like, because she found out 2 weeks out. And I was like, were you still like training? She's like, well, yeah. Like, she's like, I knew I was coming for the 4x1. But she's like, I didn't know I was going to be running the 200 individual events. So she was like, I was still in shape because she was still training for running like 100 and a 4x1. But she's like, when she got the call, her coach, like, she was ready. Like, there was no, oh, let me like dust my spikes off. She was like, no, it was still a part of the plan. It was just more so like, oh my God, like I'm going for the 200.
It was already written. And I think that's why the cards fell the way they did in terms of her readiness, in terms of the circumstances. And the likelihood of it is usually so low, but it happened for her in the open too. I mean, it's one of those things, it feels very storybook-esque. And there's probably a storybook you can write about the 2025 Tokyo World Championships. And that has to be like up there, like chapter 5.
Yeah. I love it. All right, what are you most excited for today?
Oh my God. I want to say the men's 200 final.
Yes.
Noah Lyles ran an incredible semifinal, 19.5. Brian Lavelle ran an incredible semifinal. Obviously, Tobogo ran an incredible semifinal. I mean, Kenny ran really well. I mean, it's just one of those things where I think we may also see a championship record.
And Brian over here jogging through the line. Jogging through the line is wicked work.
Maybe American record. Let me not say championship record.
Okay. No, I mean, you be on record watch for a lot of things. I respect it though.
I love a record watch.
Yeah,
because I was like, wait a minute, because the championship record is also the world record. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
Yeah.
American record, I think Noah can break his own.
Okay. All right, I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining.
Thanks for having me.
You'll see Nia all up in the mix zone. But after this, we're going to bring on a guest, a very own Brooks NIL athlete. I'll wait to reveal who it is. But thank you, Nia, for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Hey y'all, we are back, and I'm so excited to welcome Brooke's very own NIL athlete, Yuki Ishii from Penn State. He goes 146.22 in the 800, did that at East Regionals, finished 9th NCAA indoors, and is now right here in Tokyo. Welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing so good. We're gonna talk about this track meet because as a
Okay.
fellow 800 runner, I want to get your thoughts on things. But first, I
Yeah.
want to talk about your NCAA season at Penn.
Yeah. So this season, unfortunately, I started out with injury, my Achilles, um, and it happened at Thanksgiving, so like end of November, you know. So
Yeah.
it took a while to come back, and yeah, I wanted to like slowly build up to outdoors, because you know, obviously World Championships here is important to me. But yeah, somehow I was like almost peaked indoor. Yeah, I got nothing on tank, but like I still kept going. So I feel like yeah, and I qualified to World Indoors instead.
Yeah.
And that was a cool experience in China. Yeah, but then obviously I have to fly around for like Asian Games, Japanese nationals. So I have to redshirt outdoor, so I can come back next year
see.
for.
So when you went 146, take me through that experience. Did it feel fast? What was your yeah?
So first time I ran 146, that was hold on, 2024 regionals quarterfinal, and so I had my teammate there's in my heat, and then I knew he was taking it, so I knew that he's taking it, so I just trusted him and like got on him, and yeah, I just went with the flow, and I honestly got surprised because my former PR was 147, like mid, so that was definitely surprising, and yeah, that was. But I still finished 6th in the heat, so yeah. So you know, it was like, yeah, maybe I could have done better, but yeah, it's just I have so much room to improve still.
I love it. I mean, 146 is still amazing.
Yeah.
But I want to go into like the Brooks side of things. So what's it like to have Brooks kind of supporting you while you're in college?
So I just signed Brooks last year, going out to outdoor season, and then yeah, he helped me a lot because you know, I would have like the Europe trip. I went to Europe for racing in summer, and it wouldn't have happened if Brooks was not with me.
I
So
love that.
yeah,
I
that was
love
a cool
that.
experience. Yeah.
Now we were talking earlier because you're going to the track tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you haven't been to the track for this event yet.
No,
Okay.
not for championships.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know your 800 thoughts. If you had to pick a podium from an expert, who's on your podium? You give reasoning, you could not give reasoning. I'll let you decide.
Yeah, I think Wanyoni is hard to beat. Yeah, he's gonna be my favorite. Like I think he's gonna be the first guy to come back. And I don't know about Arab. I think he's a little bit. I don't know. I'm not like. It's like out of shape, maybe.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't look like he's himself.
He doesn't look as good as he
Yeah.
normally looks. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe something is going on with him. So other people, Sujati he's got the good kick. So yeah, I say Mignoni, Sujati, Arab.
All right, we're locking it
1, 2, 3.
in. We're locking it in.
Yeah.
All right, so you're Japanese American, correct?
So I'm pure Japanese.
Okay.
I born here, I grew up here, and then I went to US for college.
Okay.
So
this is home.
This is my home, yeah.
Right?
Tokyo.
I love
Yeah.
this. So I heard that there's like, you have a community run club happening.
Yeah, so it's like it's happening tomorrow morning. I got like 50 kids with me. Yeah, it's called Ichara Aishi. It's it's like elementary school to middle school track club team, and that's how I started getting into running. So I'm glad that I can, finally pay him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how often do you do the run with them?
So try to go to run with them when I'm like in Tokyo, like here, but I'm not like I've always away, so
yeah,
it's not like happening often. So yeah, I'm excited to see them again.
I love this. Yeah. And you haven't seen them yet, so is it going to be like, oh my goodness, welcome back tomorrow?
So I came back for Japanese championships,
okay,
which was in like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
and I kind of saw them, so it's not like, oh, Yuki, it's like it's not gonna be like yeah, like I saw them before, after I like Asian Games I did good, and I got to like tell them before, so it's not gonna be like
it's not gonna be oh my god, it's gonna be like, hey, welcome back. Okay.
Yeah.
I love this. Are you gonna run with them too, or are you just like, okay?
Yeah. We're planning to go run to the Meiji Jingu
Oh my goodness.
Park.
I went there yesterday.
Yeah,
it's great.
That's amazing, right?
Yeah, no, it's really
it's
peaceful.
like the whole different, like, I don't know. It's like the vibes is like different. Like it, like all of a sudden it quiets down and like like everything is tall and like I don't know.
No, it's
like superpower, you know?
I was like, do these arches like give something? Like I don't.
Yeah.
It's very
it like
peaceful.
calms you down.
Yes.
Almost. Yeah.
Wow.
I like it. Yeah.
Wow, I'm glad we have the same experience. I'm like, either I'm stressed or this is really peaceful.
Yeah.
I love that. So how do y'all like do a loop around, or what do you?
So I think we're gonna run from that park to Yoyogi Park, which is another big park in Tokyo, and I don't really know, but it's about like less than 2K, I think. Okay. So it's not gonna be like kids falling off. So
I mean, maybe I'm kidding.
maybe I could. It. Yeah, maybe I could make it into a race.
But. I mean, let me know. I could pull out some Brooks spikes. You can figure it out. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, I want to kind of end with this. I know you're most excited for the 800 going in, but what is it like having worlds like in your home, world championships?
Yeah, well, I feel, more like disappointed than not like disappointed for not making than like having it here. I feel like there's one guy qualified for 800. It's been a while for Japan to have like middle distance, and people like when they announce their like names, they be like, oh, and oh yeah, I wanted it, that's I want it, so and I just kind of like I've tried my best, but it just keeps me awake. Yeah.
Well, I want you to know that no matter where you're at, we're going to be rooting for you when you do finally make it. Team, wear Japan across your chest. We'll be cheering for you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
It might not be as loud as here, but we're going to be stumping and cheering and clapping. You'll hear me in the stands.
Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be Los Angeles. So.
Yeah, and you're young too.
Yeah, I can't say like,
Because when you're young, no offense to them, but they're a little older.
Yeah, but like, having 16 years old in 800 too, so it's like at the same time. I'm not like new generation, so yeah.
Well, it's only a matter of time, and then we still have NCAA too.
We'll get it, I got feelings that I can do more, and I just gotta trust myself, I guess.
I love it. Well, I'm excited for you. I do want to ask you one more question. What's one thing that you would tell somebody when they come visit, and if they're here for Worlds, that they need to do?
In Tokyo?
We already said Meiji Jingu, which you should do.
Yeah, that's a big part. Well, obviously Brooks House is, here. Everyone's welcome to join. But Tokyo. Yeah, we went to That's a tough question. So I'm like outside of I'm from outside of Tokyo. So I don't really like spend a lot of time in like this city. But I say, well, I love karaoke.
Oh my God.
In Japan.
I went.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You did, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay,
that's
solid.
fun. And karaoke is everywhere, but let's say Tokyo though, right?
Yeah, no, karaoke and Meiji Jingu are solid picks.
Okay. Tsukiji.
Okay, what is that?
It's a fish market in Tokyo. And yeah, that's like a tuna market. And yeah, everyone loves tuna, so
yeah,
everyone should go.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I can't wait to try to find you in the stands during the men's 8 to see if your picks, your podium happens.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's been so much fun having you here in the Brooks house. He just invited you, so go ahead and show up if you're in Tokyo, right here at the Brooks Hyperion House. That is a wrap for today's show. Thank y'all for watching. We will see y'all right back here tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Thank you.